time Assalamu alaikum, this is Nabil Hasmi and you're watching Diganta News. First, today's headlines. High alert across the country on anthrax spread. More than 100 new patients identified. Awami League will not be Bakshal again, though the philosophy still exists, says Hanif. In the attire of democracy, government is carrying autocracy, alleges BNP. And online filing of tax returns starts in the country 18 tax zones in the next fiscal year. Those were the headlines, now the details. The government has issued high alert across the country following the spread of anthrax in new districts. Fisheries and Livestock Minister Abdul Latif Biswas told this to the reporters at his ministry. All concerned, including livestock departments and civil surgeons, are asked to remain on high alert. Vaccines have been sent to the affected areas, the minister added. Details in our report.
A nationwide red alert against anthrax had been issued as the deadly bacterial infection continues to infect cattle and people by spreading to more areas since it was first detected 2 weeks ago. Fisheries and Livestock Minister Abdul Latif Biswas issued the alarm today and affirmed that there are adequate stocks of vaccines and drugs to treat the animals and people infected with anthrax. All livestock officials and government doctors across the country have been asked to enforce a sharp vigil on the situation.
বাংলাদেশের জেলা পর্যায়ে উপজেলা পর্যায়ে আমাদের যারা লাইভস্টক কর্মকর্তা আছে তাদেরকে
in district and upazila stages to ensure that the infection does not spread. From my department, highest security notice or red alert have been declared. The government has sent 500,000 vials of vaccine for infected cattle. The minister said that the committees comprising livestock officers, civil surgeons and chief government doctors have been formed at district levels throughout the country to coordinate a campaign to prevent and treat anthrax infections. To tackle this crisis, all over the nation 500,000 vials of vaccine is being distributed. The move comes after health officials confirmed that anthrax has infected people in 2 more districts in the country's north and east, taking the tally to 5 districts. Outbreaks in 2 more districts await confirmation. Since mid-August, 327 people have been reported to be infected by the bacteria. Shihab Saqib, Diganta News.
Awami League will not return to the one-party Bakshal system, but the ruling party realizes Bakshal as the party philosophy. Addressing a press briefing at Dhanmondi office of the party, acting General Secretary Mahbubul Alam Hanif expressed the view. He claimed the nation will get fruits of Bakshal as Bangladеш took the right decision forming Bakshal. Mahmoud Sohail reports.
Awami League organized this press briefing in response to the recent remarks about the ruling party. Addressing the press meet, Mahbubul Alam terms Jiaur Rahman as the illegal meat ruler. He alleges during the registration of political parties, Jiaur Rahman dropped the 2 words Krishak and Stomach from Bakshal of Awami League. The journalists asked him whether the ruling party would tag the 2 dropped words with their name again, and he says,
We will not re-establish Bakshal, but its ideals will be reflected in our future activities.
Close information of Bakshal, the ruling party leader says the decision of Bangabandhu was right and was the demand of time.
In 1974, Bangabandhu took 2 decisions which were far-seeing. Firstly, the population control program, and secondly, he took initiatives to decentralize the governing system, which turned out to be crucial at the context of the overpopulation election problem in Dhaka at present.
Hanif denounced the demand of BNP over conducting a midterm poll to identify popularity of the government. He processed a survey report of a non-government organization that reveals that 81% people will vote for Awami League and only 20% will vote for BNP.
If BNP Secretary General knew how unpopular their party have become, then he would not have dared to ask this.
Hanif again alleges BNP has been hatching conspiracy from its very birth, and still today the opposition is plotting conspiracy against the ruling party. Diganta News, Dhaka.
BNP leaders allege that government is on a move to set up one-party governance in the disguise of democracy. People have to come out to create a mass demonstration against this. In this discussion organized by the front organization of BNP Jubadal, marking the second anniversary of the release of party vice chairman Tariq Rahman, speakers asserted that those who attempted to murder Tariq Rahman must be brought under justice. Incumbent government and the government of 111 came under criticism in the discussion. Focusing the country is rattled by manifold problems, the speakers also affirm that government is putting every attempt to make the country dependent on others. Taxpayers will enjoy online filing of income tax returns in 18 tax zones of the capital from the coming fiscal year. In a bid to materialize the project, Finance Minister Abdul Muhit inaugurates the pilot project of the initiative of Tax Zone 8 at the Secretariat this morning. For the first time in the country, tax returns filing in online has took off. Finance Minister Abdul Muhit submits his personal tax returns of 2010-11 fiscal year. The minister says under this project, taxpayers of 18 tax zones in the capital will enjoy the service from the coming fiscal year. On the other hand, the minister is hopeful to increase the number of taxpayers to 1 crore by the year 2015. Draft of the South Charter of Democracy has been finalized today. Bangladeshi Foreign Secretary Mizail Kais informs the issue following a 2-day meeting of the member countries in Dhaka in the afternoon. Following the last SAARC summit, the member countries were looking forward to ensure democracy as the elected representatives participated in that conference for the first time in the history of SAARC. The 2-day-long secretary-level meeting finalized the draft to strengthen democracy in the region. The initiative will be looking forward to ensure good governance in the region as well. Mizail Kais informs the draft has been outlined in association with the UN Charter and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Time for a short break. Do stay with us. Welcome back once again. You're watching Diganta News. Election Commissioner M. Shakwat Hussain says non-assistance from bureaucracy is the